Welcome to Agenda Edina, a news program summarizing the actions taken at City Hall that affect you most. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty. The city continues to explore the possibility of constructing a sports dome. Last year, a group of Edina residents looking to develop an indoor sports facility for recreational and competitive athletic activities came forward with their ideas. A working group of the Park Board was established to determine if there is community need and desire for such a facility. The working group determined that there is significant community interest in the construction of a sports dome. Members also determined that due to limited field space in Edina, it is in the community's best interest to build one in a location that results in a net gain of an additional athletic field that can be used throughout the year. The desired solution is a new rectangular-shaped artificial turf field with an inflatable dome over it during the winter months. The Park Board recommended that the city continue its study of the issue, working to determine possible locations and costs.
It's kind of contentious at this point where you can fit a size of a field that's roughly 400 feet by 250 feet, plus maybe an outer perimeter for a walking path or something like that. So I know that the Phase 2 program is going to really identify all the sites for Edina where we could potentially put this in. My hope is that we don't put it on top of an existing field, because that would just take away a field it wouldn't add anything to the community.
The City Council asked that the Braemar Park area be examined first in case an opportunity arises to build a sports dome alongside a new golf dome. The new golf dome would replace the structure deflated by fire earlier this year. Through volunteers' work last month, Do.town organizers have posed the question, what does a healthier Edina look like? Edina 16, Steve Christensen has more.
Rollers, brushes, and stencils were just some of the tools used by volunteers to help bring more awareness to healthy lifestyles.
We're doing stenciling, we're painting chalkboards, we are just all putting it all together. So it's a fun little project.
Working several days in March, they helped make special billboards for the Do.town project that aims to improve the health of the community.
They're designed to really build buzz and to get people excited about the Do.town project, but they're also designed as an engagement tool, really to get people active and involved in the project.
The billboards feature a special chalkboard paint that encourages residents to write down their thoughts to health-related questions.
People will be able to write their answers on the board, and then we'll have volunteers that will come around and collect the answers.
The signs will be on display at a number of Edina locations, including Edinburgh Park and Braemar Arena.
Probably be 1 month one place, 1 month another place, depending on how the activity is going.
Do.town is also involved with social media sites.
We're using Facebook, Twitter, and then we have a texting campaign too, which is kind of fun. We hope to get some of the younger folks involved in that.
Do.town hopes the billboards will get people thinking and make important health changes.
But this is really from the ground up, and that's really where the meat of this effort is, and trying to build that into communities so that we all can have a healthier place to live. I'm loving this project.
For Edina 16, I'm Steve Christensen.
To get involved or stay current on what's happening, visit www.do-town.org. To make sure no one is precluded from participating in decision-making processes, the city has enacted a public meetings and religious observance policy. The League of Women Voters of Edina approached the city late last year, encouraging staff to develop a policy restricting public meetings on days of religious observance.
The League brought it forward as really part of our basic mission, that our #1 piece is a broad civic participation and broadening that participation. And as the community of Edina became more diverse, I mean, we have a fairly large immigrant population now. We would like to see those new citizens become more involved in their city. And if they're going to do it, we'd like to feel that the city respects their culture in the same way that we respect the majority culture.
According to the new policy, in addition to the holidays on which city offices are closed, city council, board, and commission meetings will not be scheduled on major Christian, Jewish, and Muslim days of religious observance with significant work restrictions. Those holidays are Christmas Eve, Good Friday, the evening before and day of Yom Kippur, the evening before and 2 days of Rosh Hashanah, the evening before and first 2 days of Passover, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, and Diwali. Thanks for watching this episode of Agenda Edina. I'm your host, Dorothea Marty.